Hello and welcome back to Hey Ray. Because this is my second video on YouTube, I figured we could do some sort of tag, and I came up with a TMI tag, or 20 questions, whatever you want to call it. I thought it'd be a really fun way for you guys to get to know me a bit better, and for me just to have something quite simple to stick to quite early on. So I've come up with 20 questions that I'm going to ask myself and be totally honest with you guys and let me know what do you think. So let's get started. Number one, where were you born? I was born in God's Own County in the city of Leeds. I'm Yorkshire born and bred, still live in Leeds and absolutely love it. Number two, do you have any pets? I do indeed. I have 2 dogs and 1 cat. My cat's called Millie and she's a little bit temperamental at times, and I have 2 dogs called Alfie and Chester who are hilariously cute and are amazing together, such a funny duo. One's really big and one's really little, and they're just so sweet. I love them. Number 3, give 2 pet peeves. Okay, my pet peeves are quite irrational and you're probably going to judge me for it, but 1, I hate when, you know, a socket on the wall has a little switch when it's on and off. If there's no plug in the socket but the switch is still on, I hate it. I go around turning it all off and it really gets on my nerves. And 2 would probably be bad grammar, which again sounds really stupid and really insignificant. But I do English at university, so I have to it's quite a good thing for me to hate, to be honest. Number 4, how did you get your YouTube name? Now I would love to say that I was the brains behind the name, but unfortunately that would be a massive lie. My younger sister came up with it. Ray is a nickname of mine I've had for a very long time, and Hey Ray just seemed to work because I'm quite a chatty sort of person. Number 5, what did you want to be when you were little? This is quite a fun one. When I was younger, I went on a school trip to a guide dog teaching centre where they teach little puppies to become guide dogs. And ever since then, from about the age of 4 till about the age of maybe 14 or 15, I wanted to be a guide dog trainer, and that was my ambition in life, to be a guide dog trainer. It has since changed, although I'm not altogether sure what I want to be now, so it could still happen. Who knows? Do you have any siblings? I do. I've already mentioned 1, my younger sister called Claire, and I'm going to do a sister tag with her maybe tomorrow. I have another sister called Katie who lives now in London, and I also have a brother called Jamie. Jamie's the oldest, Claire's the youngest, and Katie's older than me. How old are you? So, I have recently turned 20. I've left my teen years behind. And I figure that's like when you need to sort of know what you're doing with life. I don't. I have no idea yet. I haven't got anything together. So I'm trying not to panic about that. Everyone's like, it's not a big deal, you'll figure it out. So, a little bit scary age, but I will figure it out. Name 1 thing you can't live without. Now, I'm trying to think of one that isn't super generic and obvious, like my family and friends, because I wouldn't want to live without them. Probably a pen and paper. I love writing, love doodling. I'd probably say that. That's really lame, isn't it? What can I say? Advice you'd give your younger self. There's a lot, but I'd aim this at when I was quite young. I still let my mum decide what haircut I'd get. And I have chubby cheeks now, but when I was younger I had the biggest cheeks you can imagine, and I had the worst haircut for it. I had a straight across fringe that came about just above my eyebrows. My hair came down to about here, then sort of like curled in. It was just horrible. I'll try and insert a picture here. It just wasn't a good look, and I haven't lived it down yet. My sister still uses it against me quite a lot. Number 10, what is your favourite movie? Now this very much depends on what sort of mood I'm in. What I normally say to people when they ask is The Blind Side. It has Sandra Bullock in, based on true story, which I love things which are based on true story. I also love Captain Phillips, but I'm also a massive sucker for Disney, and I probably know far too much about Disney for my own good. So if I'm ever in a bad mood, I'll probably put a Disney classic on. What is your favourite number? Now, I have two favourite numbers, 7 and 17, and the reasoning behind them is when I was 7, my older sister Katie, I remember her asking me what my favourite or lucky number was, and I was 7 at the time, and I said, oh, 7. I remember her saying very clearly, that's only because you're 7, when you're 8, the lucky number will be 8. And because I'm so stubborn, I've proved wrong. 7 is still my favourite number. And also 17, because when I was younger, and even now, I was a huge Leeds United fan. I'd go to all their home games every weekend, every Tuesday night. And Alan Smith, who was a hero to me, who could do absolutely no wrong, was number 17. And that became my lucky number quite quickly because I loved him. I really did. Okay, am I a righty or a lefty? I'm a righty, although when I was younger, I did try and convince myself I was ambidextrous. Is that what you can write with 2 hands? Well, I tried to convince myself that I could write with 2 hands. Turns out I can't, and I should have not ever tried to pretend that I could do that because I proved myself wrong a lot. Number 13, do you have any phobias? I would say I have 2 main phobias which I cannot stand. Number 1, I hate blood. I can't, even if it's on a film, I can't watch it. I can't. On the TV, no. Any fake blood, real blood, I can't deal with it. It makes me feel very ill. And the second one, which is going to make me sound like such a stereotypical girl, but I hate bugs. I hate them. You know, when you're on holiday and you're sunbathing and then like flies in your face or your ear or your eyes, it's just, I just have no time for them. And when they crawl, oh, I hate bugs. I hate them. 14, what is your favourite TV show? I am an absolute sucker for Friends. I know it's super old and I've probably seen every episode at least 15 times, but I love it. It still makes me laugh. If it's ever on TV, that is what you'll find me watching, definitely. Number 15, do you have any tattoos or piercings? I have 0 tattoos. I have had 6 piercings done, but only 4 remain in use. I have my lobes pierced, which I'm not wearing any at the moment. And I also have my cartilage pierced on this ear, which is super red actually, I'm sorry. And then I think it's called the reverse helix on this ear. That's what it's called. Ooh, eyebrow. And then I also had cartilage pierced up here and a second cartilage piercing in this ear, but they've both closed up now. What is your favourite colour? I love the colour bluey green. Sort of a bit like this colour actually, on this quilt. A bit like that, but a bit more greeny. Quite like this, but a bit more bluey. Yeah, that's really helpful. A bluey green. I can't find the right colour right now, but that's the only way I know how to describe it. Do you prefer computer or TV? I would say I prefer the computer just because you can watch most things on the computer now anyway, so I'd say that. Number 18, who was the last person you rang? I shall check now on my phone for you. Last person I rang was Katie Moore, my older sister. That was last night because I missed a call for her when I was out for a meal. Turn over the page of my questions. Number 19, scary movies or happy endings? That again depends very much on my mood. As I said earlier, I hate blood, so if the scary movie has any sort of blood in, no, I won't be watching that. But if it's more like a psychological thriller, I love them, sort of like Blair Witch Project. I think they're really, really fun to watch. Things that make you think, I prefer. But then again, I do love a happy ending. As long as it has blood in it, I would choose the scary movie. Would I? Yeah, I'm going to say it. I would choose a scary movie. And last but not least, what is your best feature? I'd say probably my hair, because it's quite long. Oh, don't know what happened with the lights just then. So just go a bit darker. Oh, it feels like it's gone dark. I don't know if it's just because the lights were shining in my eyes or... Oh, it's because it's because I hadn't moved the mouse in a while. Oh, good one. But yes, thank you so much for watching. That is my video for today. I will be back hopefully tomorrow doing the sister tag. If it's not tomorrow, I will do it very shortly. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and like it. And no, thumbs up and like and subscribe, that's what I meant. And go check out my blog and my Facebook page. I'll leave the links below. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun filming this. Thank you so much for watching. Tell other people, go. And I will see you next time. Bye!